Hello students, myself Arsan Nilkandanemade, lecturer in Mechanical Department at Praveen Patel College of Diploma Engineering Technology. Now I will continue with the chapter 1, recent trends in automobile industries. In last video we have completed with part 1. Now I will start with part 2, electric vehicle and safety in automobiles. Okay. So first learning outcomes are same. By the end of this chapter, the students will able to classify the hybrid cars, list the different batteries used in electric vehicle, name the different safety systems used in given vehicle. Electric vehicle. Today, more popular word in automotive vehicles is electric vehicle, which has created new scenario in a market mainly due to a non-pollution cars. Electric vehicles are quite simple in construction and relatively easy in operation. The only source of energy is the battery, and number of components are very low compared to ICE engine or hybrid electric vehicle. The construction is simple and manufacturing cost is also quite low. Further, the electric vehicle are very quiet, and it talked about the introduction of the noise seems extremely silent. Electric vehicles are fully matured and are able to deliver adequate power and energy with a compact size, weight, and cost. The vibrations are never noticed in electric vehicle as against the IC engine, which have multiple rotating, reciprocating, and oscillating parts, which cause the vibrations. In case of electric vehicle, motor can be created very smooth torque. Finally, the efficiency of electric motor is almost very high in order to 70%, whereas the IC engine operates 30 to 37%. The battery and the power electronics operate at 90% efficiency, and therefore electric vehicles are more suitable. Electric vehicle controlling. Okay, the electric vehicle consists of the electric drive, power electronic controls for a drive, battery management, battery charging system, and all the mechanical systems such as wheel, suspension, steering, body, seat, and primary safety devices like seat belt and ABS anti-locking brake system, etc. In the power electronic system, high voltage electrical charge is used to drive the vehicle. At the same time, low voltage system is required. In the electric vehicle for normal operation such as lighting on, tail lamp, motor for a windshield wiper wash, and window winding mechanism. Hence, the electric diagram becomes complex for a low voltage and high voltage system. Motor is a part of the powertrain which has control to charge the discharge battery and supply the energy powertrain. It mainly controls the speed and torque of the motor, which helps to the power electronics. The high voltage, high current cable length becomes more critical. Therefore, the packing of the motor battery control plays the important role in the system as it plays the close vicinity. The efficiency improves with the challenges to handle the thermal management. As a result of the cooling system for the battery, more battery charging control will get added in the components that cooling system, and through this control box interface functional channel to the powertrain, more or high voltage battery. These are the functional separator or merge as the integrated needs in the system. The control box also receives the signal velocity of the vehicle throttle position through the acceleration pedal. Based on the information received and demand for the increase or decrease of the speed and torque, it makes the decision through the microprocessor and send the signal to the powertrain control and adjust the change in the torque and speed request. Similarly, brake pedal gives the signal for the control device through the sensor and the brake pedal to apply the brake or release it. According to the control box, is send the signal with a required brake force to power the train, reduce the speed and the torque of the motor. The opportunity of the regenerative braking is also captured and send the signal to observe the energy from the braking. All these exchange of the information is very fast and happen in a few microseconds. Therefore, decision making and signaling it bit a complex and need a good reliability robust system. The information exchange is normally called as the control area network CAN bus. This is a communication signal multiple level. Some sort of the protocol can be observed in a multiple signal are processed together and passed through the shared by the common medium. This is the electric control. Now you see the electric vehicle functionality. Functionality means electric vehicles are extended variations of the IC engine functional load, and many common applications are seen in an electric vehicle. The regular vehicle load are electric device and other mechanical device. Low voltage 12 volt system loaded are very commonly in with the IC engine vehicle known as auxiliary load. These are the safe in the terms of risk level. The many of the such low voltage components from the exciting IC engine voltage are advanced rather than the transforming to the high voltage part. For the auxiliary load components are used in the electric vehicle without conversion. Brake motor, conditioning motor, radiator fan, various pump with on the windshield washer, lubrication system, motor window widener, door lock, wiper, outside rear view mirror, various lighting, tail lamp, side indicator, brake, emergency indicator, turn signal, radio, music system, GPS, TV screen, all considered in non-motor and low voltage system. Also engine controls, transmission controls, vehicle body controls, various conceptual microprocessor, digital signal process or non-motor low voltage electrical systems are used in line with the IC engine system. The various pumps, fans produce 100 to 200 watts or less, and some motors and light are even less than the 50 or 100 watt. The load feed by the 12 volt and battery is charged with the small onboard charger or generator. The high volt load range 48 volt to the 600 volt. The proportion of the system motors are considered in electric vehicle. The load from the propulsion system are regenerative braking, which runs at the 50 kilowatts to the 500 kilowatts in electric vehicle and hybrid electric vehicle. Okay, this is the electric vehicle functionality. You may see the diagram how the electric vehicle diagram is there. First fuel tank, after fuel tank there is an engine is connected to engine, after engine there is a third one is wheel, battery, converter, fourth one is converter, fifth one is fourth one is battery, fifth one is converter, sixth is your electric motor, seventh is reduction gear, and eighth is differential. Okay, this is somehow the diagram of the electric vehicle. 3D view is also there and 2D view is also there. Okay, now electrical energy storage device is battery. A battery consists of a number of cells that can be converted chemical energy into the electrical energy. Component of battery cells are electrolyte and separator. Okay, there is one post electron cell container is there, in which there one is positive and negative terminal. There is one separator. Okay, you may see electrolyte solution is there inside that. Chemical reaction at the electrolyte bond the battery terminals allowed a circuit to connected between the two electrodes. Chemical reaction at the electrodes bonds or release electrons. When the external circuit is connected to the across of the terminal, electrons flow from the electrodes to the other through the circuit. The electrolyte substance between the positive and negative electrodes of the cell, it allows the conductivity of the ions involved in the chemical reaction of the electrode. The separator is electrical insulation layer between the electrolytes that are permissible of the ions. The electrolyte and separator are non-conductivity electrolyte to avoid the self-discharge, so the energy is only released when the load is connected. In some of the battery there is a slow self-discharge due to the diffusion effects. The chemical reaction that take place and the electrolytes are oxidation and reduction in the process which bond the release of electrons. A positive electron is a compound that reduces during discharge. The electrons consume electrons from the external circuit during the discharge. The negative electrodes is metal or alloy that oxidize during the discharge, releasing the electrons to the external circuit. Safety in automobile works in the area of passive safety in vehicles is a established domain for the last 4 decades. Significant work between been done by the vehicle manufacturer, components of the manufacturer and university in abodes. Thanks to the coordinate the effects due to which the vehicles are now much safer to drive on the road. Moving forward, active safety and autonomous driving involves in the automotive landscape in the last decades or so. These promising technologies to enhance the occupant safety while providing the drive comfort. The overview of each these technology, considering the possibility of narrowing edging between them, the close coordination between the passive safety, active safety, and autonomous system can help achieve the best possible scenario to dispose the retains system such as airbag, seat belts, pre-tensioner, along with the pre-crash braking. Now, first passive safety. Okay, passive safety means what? The main function of the passive safety features in the car is to keep the driver or passenger protected within the vehicle from the various crash force. Airbag, seat belts are restrainer system designed to absorb the rash force and minimize the hard content to occupant with the vehicle interior. Okay, the vehicle are designed to absorb the impact load during the crash or heat in the two moving cars and stationary object to protect the passenger inside the car as well as the outside of the pedestrian on the road. The body structure are made such as a panel thickness, welded quality, geometric and of the part choke of the material with the strength are the sum of the factors considering during the design of the vehicles. Additionally, the dashboard seat belts and steering columns are designed to soften that hard impact to occupants the high speed crash. Nowadays, most of the vehicle comply with Indian norms. Introduction to the passive safety in the Indian has been rather late. However, the India regulation pushed an Indian automotive industry to sustain with the global competitions and with awareness amongst the people. The safety regulation in the India has been introduced from the October 2017. You may see the airbag, how the airbag is coming out from the steering. Okay, this is a passive safety device. Active safety system detects the obstacles of the various size and nature. Using this information, collisions can avoided or a speed contact with the obstacle is reduced considerably. The sensor and the camera based on CAN communication and microprocessor ECU device helps to regulate of the vehicle. The design of the brake speed is done by the intelligent controller. Various active safety systems are available such as driver assist, advanced emergency braking system, okay, anti-lock braking system, electronic stability control, and to the name a few. Okay, you may see how the active safety is there in the figure. The green line shows with the electronic stability control, and the red line which is there, it is a oversteer. Okay, without electronic stability control, that is oversteer. Thank you.